Oh, I'm super wobbly. Hey, it's Sarah. This is I Swear I'm Stitching. This is Flossmas day 9. I write the day all day at work. Yet somehow I never remember what day it is. This is a floss tube about cross stitch. And sometimes knitting and sewing, but there is none of that. I'm just straight stitching right now. And this is Flossmas is special. People make videos every day. Some people do advents, unboxings, vlog type videos, excuse me, tutorials, just the hello videos. Just it's lots of fun. So watch Flossmas. It's great. I have this big poof going on here. I'm like hyper. I had a day at work. I dealt with a customer. My coworkers tried to help because this woman was just beyond belligerent. But I didn't even get mad for once because I honestly felt like I was dealing with a 60-year-old toddler. Like I wanted to laugh and ask her if she needed to take a nap. It was insane. But it was like at 9:30 in the morning. And so, yeah. And then I had a 103-year-old woman after that. So, it was just a day, you guys. I think my brain, is still, on hyperdrive from work. Just, ugh. Anyways, it's almost 10 o'clock and I'm still like, ah. So, if I zoom through it, I apologize. I'll start with the stitching. So yesterday, for 12 days of stitching with the Black Needle Society, I worked on Abominable Bundle from Plum Street Samplers. Oh, I love this one so much. Look how cute they are. And my goal was to get this tree done and some of the little trees. And goal achieved. This is on 32 count linen from Bestitch Me, Bronze Age. It's so pretty. Oh, this fabric is so pretty. I'm so happy that I should have at least half of this left. See, I should have a nice chunk left. But got that middle tree and started on some little trees and even started on another big tree. Super fun to stitch, super pretty. I wasn't sure about this bluey green at first, but I definitely, I'm really far from everything. I like it now. So the pattern calls for the trees to be in classic colorwords classic colorword. Interesting. Sorry. Classic Colorworks, Muddy Puddle, Pine Needles, and Weeping Willow. I went through my Fancy Floss stash and I just grabbed greens I liked and wanted to work with that weren't silk because I really just wasn't in the mood to work with silk. Because silk sticks to my very dry hands. Ugh. Okay. Sorry for all the crinkling. So I picked, this is the bluey green I was not sure about, but now I like it. And then this is the green of the middle tree and the little trees. I haven't used that green yet. Looking forward to adding that green. So I cannot wait to get back to this one. I was thoroughly enjoying it. I'm sad I didn't have a slower day of work to work on it. And then today, for 12 days of stitching, where's my bag? Here it goes. I worked on, excuse me, Quirky Quaker Gingerbread by Darling Whimsy Designs. And my goal was to get just the gingerbread man done, because it's Friday. I knew I probably would have a busier day at work. It wouldn't get a lot done on it. And I managed to get the gingerbread man done, so I'm happy with that. So here he is. It calls for a Gentle Arts nutmeg. I'm not using that. Now, sorry. It's on 32 count nameless fabric from the Fangirl Fibers box, Haunted America box. It's a linen. My nose just started running really badly. Sorry. Okay. So maybe figure out what I was saying. Oh, first off, can we just say how much If I had stitched that pattern, I'd stitched this piece for the picture, I would have pulled out his head and restitched it, because the way the thread goes dark on top of his head and then right above his mouth, he looks like a little gingerbread Hitler, you guys. I mean, I showed that to my husband and I pointed it out and he's like, oh yeah, I can see that. And then I showed it to my friend at work. All I did was show it to her before I even say anything, and she went, ooh. Are we the only ones that see that? I mean, so, I just, yeah. So I look at the pattern and I'm like, ugh. So, but I look at my guy and I'm like, he's a nice gingerbread man. There is no sinisterness to him. He's a cute little guy. But I am using, oh, what's it called? I got this thread forever ago. Okay, I'm gonna get a tissue. This is driving me crazy. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna turn away. Blow my nose. Sorry. All right. Sorry about that. Her nose is driving me crazy. So I got this thread forever ago in a random box of junk cross stitch from a friend. And I think it's called DMC flower thread. I think that's right. I don't know if you can be able to see it. So it's kind of thicker. Like this is 32 count. I'm only using one strand. And it's kind of, oh, you're not gonna be able to tell because my camera won't zoom in or anything. Nope, just on my face. It goes not a lot. It's not a huge difference, but it does have a little bit of thick and thinness to it. So sometimes like the coverage is like, and here's arm. It's like a little thicker, and then sometimes here it's a little thinner because it goes a little thick and thin. And I just thought, since it's a small project, I'd give the flower thread a try, since I've had it in my stash forever now and I've never used it. It's nice, it's soft. I assume cotton. It knots like a mofo. Like, I can't tell you how many times I'd have to like stop it and unknot it. And I don't hate it, but it is rather annoying to work with because it knots. But I mean, I don't love it. I'm not gonna like seek out, I believe it's called flower thread. I'm not gonna seek out more. I have like, I think 8 colors. So I'll keep it, and it's good for like really, really small projects, you know, like the Quaker gingerbread man. I mean, he's so small. I mean, look at that. Like, all I have to do is the outside border and I'm done with him. So I'll keep it and try to use it again sometime, but it was fun to try something different. I'd never heard of it. I've never seen it. I've never heard of it or seen it since. I just found it in the box I have, or the box I got, and just like a good little hoarder, I stashed it away for years until I remembered to, or I was going through my stash looking for thread and thought I'd give it a try. So those are my projects. Tomorrow I start, what's on my list for tomorrow? Ooh, Polar Pack from Plum Street Samplers. That's the one with the polar bears. So much white. So much white. Calls for 1 color in cotton. No, oh, 2. Okay, I have licorice red. Oh, I might use, I'm not gonna have nearly enough licorice red for that, if that's all the licorice red. Anyways, so that's what I'm starting tomorrow for my 12 days of stitching. I haven't got a fabric picked out yet. Normally I would do that the night before if I had to work tomorrow, if I had to work the next day, because I'd be stitching a lot of work. But since I only work 4 hours tomorrow, I'll just stitch after work and figure out my fabric then. I really like the way the red and the white pop on that blue fabric. What fabric did they use? Eucalyptus. Okay, well, I don't have that. But I know I have like blues and grays. I know I have some stash. So I'm looking forward to that. And then that's my stitching. I did knit more in my socks. Again, like 4 rows. It's not a difference that I'm gonna bother showing you. But that's my stitching. And I already talked about life. Nothing new. Bad, weird, crazy day at work. That's it. Wearing my Christmas dress that I bought at the Goodwill on vacation this year. I was so excited to find it. And you know what's so exciting is, if you don't watch my normal YouTube videos, you might not know that I'm a bariatric patient, and so I've lost like a lot of weight and have a lot of excess skin. And the only place it really bothers me is my arms. You may have seen it in other videos, big old bad arms. This holds the stuff like, cause it's cheap material, and it sucks my arms in, and it gives me kind of an idea. But you can see that one not so much. That one's my bigger arm. Kind of gives me an idea what my arms might look like after I have my arm surgery in March. Yeah. Oh boy, but yeah, so I was excited when I put it on to imagine. But anyways, we'll go on to Advent. I apologize. We will start with Cabinet of Curiosities. This is from Sheila's Curiosity Cabinet on Etsy. God, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I always link it. Again, nothing's numbered, so I reach in blindly and grab something fun. What is it? I keep grabbing the business card. All right. Drinking my iced coffee, excuse me. All right, this is an itty bitty. Itty bitty and well taped. Oh my God, that is well taped. Shite. Okay. There we go. Oh. All right. Lucky mushroom. Okay. Known in German, oh no. Known in German as Glocklicher Pills or Glockspills. I apologize, my German speaking friends. Which means lucky mushroom. The red and white speckled fungi grow deep in the forest. Finding one is thought to be a sign of good luck, similar to the way the Irish view four-leaf clovers. That's because the roots of this specific mushroom can only grow in the root zones of certain types of trees, which happen to be those we think of as Christmas trees. Besides being found at the base of pine trees, there's another reason this particular fungus has been dubbed the Christmas mushroom. It's a favorite food of reindeer. In fact, Santa's favorite animal loves the mushroom so much that reindeer herders use bags of it to keep them together and avoid losing any strays. While the Germans may have hung the dried mushrooms on their trees more for luck than decoration, we can't help but notice the similarities between them and modern Christmas decor. They're both bright and cheery and prominently feature reds and whites. Oh, it's gonna be like a little mushroom charm. This is like, oh my God. Unwrap. Oh, the tissue paper stuck to it. Well, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. It looks like it wasn't completely dried after painting. Or is it clay? I think that's clay. I don't think it completely dried before it got wrapped. And like some of the wrapping stuck to it. Oh, that stinks. I mean, it would have been cute if it had dried properly before it had been wrapped. I may try to clean that off and then put like a base coat of, a clear coat of something on it. Make it shiny, and then maybe I'll hang it on my Christmas tree. But that's fun. If it was in better shape, honestly, I'd give it to my bonus child, because my bonus child loves mushrooms. Like, I feel like I'm keeping like every other thing I'm giving away to one of my kids. But yeah, I'm gonna clean that up a little bit and then hang it on my tree. I think, yeah, that's polymer clay, and they didn't. It's tacky. It's still a little tacky. I don't know. I don't work with polymer clay I don't paint, so I'm not sure exactly why it's like that. But one thing I can think of is it wasn't dried all the way before it was. Anyway, I stopped fiddling with it. I mean, it's cute. It's got a little swirly base. I'll just clean it up, make it work. Add it to my tree. So now we're on to day, ooh, knocking stuff over, 9. See, I already told you, I already forgot what day it was. Black Needle Society's Nice List. Let me scratch that off. I'm gonna read it. Oh, there we go. Everything is falling around my feet. I'm gonna have, for such a short video, quite the mess to clean up. But that's okay. All right, day 9. Sorry. Oh, what's that? Cross stitch funds. Oh, it's like a little, that's cute. Little wood box. It says cross stitch funds. It's a piggy bank. And then the bottom, it's got this to pop off to get your funds out. Oh, just pop back on. There we go. So you can there's a screw in there, so I think I've tightened that to keep it from popping off. Cross stitch funds, and there's like little cards. Does it say like 1 on them? 1, 1, 5, 10. Okay, let's see. It says exclusive stitching funds bank and money, KDP letters. Reward your stitching achievements next year by adding to your stitching fund. The problem with this is, this would mean nothing to me. I'd pull it out at the end of the year and be like, that's great. I don't have this money to give myself. I'd actually have to put real money in there. It's a cute idea. These are cute. But I do like that. I do like that. That is cute. I could keep my change in there easily. And I just keep it in a little bucket on top of my fridge. This is definitely a cuter way to save my change. That's cute. I like that. That's fun. Now we're on to my favorite. From Bake My Day on Etsy. Sugar Cookie Advent. Today, day 9, which is just this pretty blue leafy pattern. It's a boot, like Santa's boot. It's a bigger one. It's a bigger cookie. Classic. Oh, that's gingerbread. Oh, that smells good. Cute. See, this is just like, it's cute, but it's just kind of like, you know, boot. So I'm not gonna feel bad my kid not seeing it before I take a giant chunk out of it. She has a good gingerbread because it's not heavy and not overpowering. Man. I wish this woman was in my family because I'd ask her to make me cookies all the time. My husband starts cookies this weekend. Oh my God, that's so good. I'll see what I have for my kid. She's still awake. So that's my Advent. Today is Friday. Today, excuse me. Before this, I drew for the episode that says Stay Sugar. I was giving away the sugar and spice and everything nice pattern from Artist Designs. I got it in my Black Needle Society box. And I'm sending the floss with it. So I drew on random floss YouTube comment thingy. And Melanie, I do apologize. I'm going to slaughter your name. Miaha? I'm sorry. Melanie, I apologize greatly. There's my scribble if you can read. Hold on, my nails. There's my scribble if you can read my writing. So when you get a chance, Melanie, I will comment on your comment. But you can DM me on Instagram. I'm Eat My Oxygen, or you can email me at isweariamstitching@gmail.com with your address, and I'll have it out to you after Christmas. I'll let you know when I mail it, but it'll be after Christmas. Thanks everyone for entering. And again, go to FlossTube41 and you can enter some giveaways for my FlossTube anniversary, my 1-year FlossTube anniversary. Giving away magazines, some floss, modern folk embroidery pattern, some Mill Hill patterns, just the patterns. And yeah, so go to that and enter, because I'm drawing for that on Tuesday. So fun stuff. So I will see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you have a good night. Bye.